Greetings everybody, Amar here, and I did a quick half-hour workout for the New York Take 5 using only one chart. Now this is chart 4B in Advantage Gold and in Advantage Plus, and basically 4B in the program is read from left to right. Okay, so what I did is I transposed it to read from bottom to top, the way the drawing sense hit chart is read. So if you know in 4B, you have the 0 as the current skip, and then this is going skip periods back in time. Okay, now I went all the way back. I did 2 years, and I started from 2016. So this is 135 hits for the number 15 in that time period. So that's the uh, the best number or the hottest number over that time. And this is the hits where it has the plus or minuses. I conditionally formatted it in so you can see the hot numbers are in red, cold numbers are in blue. They also have the negative in front of the cold numbers. And basically what stood out to me was this 10, right? Because I did speak to Sue, and she mentioned that she liked the 1016. Now I didn't realize that the 1016 had hit twice recently, but you can see that this 10 appears to be in a streak, and is in a classic flag formation where the last skip was 0 and the current skip is 5. So this is the current skip. I highlighted the cold numbers in the current skip as gray, just for a little contrast. And these are all the cold periods for the numbers. And I didn't put the extra colors because I know the extra colors were bothering Terry. And you can see though the streaks just with the white. All right, these lines here break up the number field by decades. So 1 through 9, 10 through 19, 20 through 29, and 30 through 39. And then you have it broke into groups, 3 groups of 13, and that's what this blue represents. Is the first group 1 to 13, the second group 14 to 26, and the third group 27 to 39 as green. And then you have it here at the bottom as well with the number. Okay, this bar here represents my favorite spread to catch 4 numbers. I had noticed this through observation. I'll describe that later. So basically, I was using the 10 as the first number, right, in the flag, because she had mentioned 1016. I said, all right, well, 10, you could probably stay with it as a power number. And then the last number is 31. Okay, because you can see it came in a reverse cascade here at 8, and now it's in a streak, and it's at a 4-4 bottom. And then basically I just dragged down the numbers that I liked here. I tried to keep it as far as how the drawings will be will come out, the results will show. So you'd have 2 in the first group, right? So I started with 10 was the first number, all right, and then I went to the 31 as the second number. So I tried to find another number in the low side. So I noticed that this 9 had 3 cold periods off of these bottoms, 11, 11, 11. So I figured go for the trend reversal on the 9. So now you have 2 numbers in this group, and then I looked for another number in this group. The 30 also is in a classic upstroke flag at 6 games. And then I took from the 10, I went and I did a gap of 10 games, or a gap of 10 rather, and I got to the 21, all right, and then I went with the 19 to repeat, and then I said, okay, well, let's say the 9 hits, and then you have the 11. Now the 11 is also a bottom 3-3, and then I said, okay, let's see the 13. So if you had an odd, so if you had 9, 11, 13 as odds, and then I went again from the 13, I did another gap of 10. And that brought me to the 24, which is also on a repeat position, and then I threw in the 26 because I was going 24, 26, 28 for evens on the high side. So if 9, 11, 13 were odd low, then I went 24, 26, 28 would be high even, but I didn't like the reverse flag position, so I didn't put in the 28, and I instead put in the 29 because it's at a 15-7 reverse cascade position, and you can see there's a lot of skip 7s for the 29, 7 here, and then you had a reverse cascade 7 here and a reverse cascade 7 here. So that's why I went with the 29. So basically that's how I came up with these numbers. There's how many numbers are here? 11 numbers. I'm going to post this chart in the group, and I'll also post a video to just explain where I actually came up with these numbers. Certainly, I think that it would be a good idea to keep the power number as a 10, just to see what happens, right? You have to keep it till 6, because a perfect flag, a pure flag, would be from 5 to skip 6, even though 7 also is a bottom of the 5. But let's see what the 10 does. 10 has historically had some pretty good streaks. And so if you did one power number with a 10 and you threw in these other 10 numbers, or you could throw in more numbers, so therefore that's the structure behind this wheel. So that's about it. I'm going to post this video. Like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I would like to do a live stream one of these days. And that's about it. So good luck, and we'll see what happens. Bye.